Hello, my name is Dana Berry, also known as Dana Doodle Knits, and today I'm going to talk about my trip to Rhinebeck this year and finishing the hat in the car. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check out the previous video right here. So I managed to finish the hat just in time. Seriously, I finished the bind off edge, and then as we were walking to the gate, Ty needed to go back to the car and double check that the window was closed, and so while I was waiting for him to run back to the car, I made the pom-pom and then, well, I tied it on, I didn't sew it on, but still it was done and it was amazing, and I wore it for the first like 30 minutes and then I got warm. But I love it so freaking much. It's amazing and I can't wait to wear it. It's actually blocked now, it wasn't then, obviously. The other thing that I had for Rhinebeck, which was also mostly finished, but I knew that I was going to go back and redo the edging. So this is the Ishbel shawl by Zolda, and it's in this beautiful teal gradient that I got from a D-stash, and I have no idea what it is, but it's beautiful and it came out so well. I finally just blocked it this weekend, and I know that it's gonna be kind of my go-to. Seriously love this shawl. I'm gonna be wearing the hell out of both of these things. And I'm really glad that I had kind of the motivation of Rhinebeck to finish them as quickly as I did. So now onto what I brought back from Rhinebeck. Believe it or not, I didn't actually buy a whole lot of yarn. I did buy a decent amount of fiber though. My first stop was Into the World, mostly because I was there on a mission from Rachel to get things that you can't really get unless you're at a fair. I got their resist dyed sock yarn in this amazing yellow and purple, and because of the way that it's dyed, there's a bit of white splotches throughout and also just lighter purples and yellows, and it looks amazing. And that was actually the only skein of yarn that I purchased. Just the one. The other thing that I got at Into the World was a bat. And this was really why I was in the booth, because Rachel loves the bats, and that's actually why I bought my second bat. It's so pretty. It's got purple and bright green and a little bit of blue and gray. All of these colors are stunning, and I really can't wait to learn how to properly spin from a bat. Maybe that'll be step 1 after the step 0 of me getting a wheel. We'll see. I also got fiber from Gail's Art. Now this is the merino swirl, so the dark bits in here are actually natural fiber, undyed, or at least that's how I assume it is. Just all of these jewel tones are really fabulous together. There's even some orange and stuff in here, which you wouldn't necessarily think would go, but I love the whole thing all together. They had something similar in kind of like a set where each color was separate, but they were entirely different colors, and they didn't have this purple and this bright blue, and it just wasn't as good. What did fulfill that in terms of having all of the colors separate is this greenwood fiber, yak, and silk. And there are 4 different colors in here. Yep, 4. I can count. And they're all separate, so I can do exactly what I want to the color changes, and I have total control, which is how I like it. And finally, on a very similar color palette, is this Spunky Eclectic. Now this is merino and nylon and bamboo. I've knit with this sort of blend before, but I've never spun it, and so I'm all about trying new things. So that's everything that I got that was yarn or fiber, but I still got a few more things. Now, some people are not fans of project bags and they just go to the Ziploc every time. Cough, Rachel. But not me. I love project bags. I think that they are not only super convenient in terms of caring for and protecting and separating your projects, but there are wonderful ways to express your love for things like Doctor Who. This is my very first Jessalou bag, and I have heard amazing things, but have never made the purchase. There were a number that I was looking at, but this one really took the cake, partly because it's Doctor Who, but so much because I love these little characters. I always kind of think of them as like the bubble people, because that's what they look like to me, but you know, they might have an actual name. And then finally, I got a mug with sheep, and this has quickly replaced my go-to mug, which was my other sheep mug. So that's it. That's everything that I bought at Rhinebeck this year, excepting some maple cotton candy, which is a must and just so amazing, and I'm a sucker for cotton candy. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below. I really appreciate hearing from you guys. And with that, I will see you next time. So it got really dark, which is why the lighting has changed. It's space! Here's little bride Donna.